squad from the MAC, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Pirates about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Back to pass, it's Simon. Fierce the pressure. It's complete on the right side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
First down, Temple.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Looking to throw on first down. On target. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. The run from the shotgun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. To the air on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Let's talk for just a second about Temple. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum.
It's a running room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Simon. Just a little off. Incomplete. And the Owls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds a man on the left. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
I mean, the great news is you just came up with a huge completion on 3rd down, but the bad news is you're still miles away from picking up this first because of how poor you were 1st and 2nd down. Moving forward in this game, the offense has got to do a better job early in the drive to at least give them a chance to have some success.
They kick it away on 4th down. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. The play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the offense is trying to make it look like runs, so they play fake, and the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able to make the catch for a big gain.
The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Hauser. Here comes the heat. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Pirates will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Grabbed behind the line, it's Adams. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quickly out to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Here's the handoff. Running to Green. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Throws to the back. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
42 Spider.
To the air, it's Simon. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Temple lining up to punt it away. And they'll mark this one at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try the run. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now as the whole playbook's open, the defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
And the Pirates can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Moving out of the pocket. And the rush will get to him at the 25. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? He's bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
Back to throw, it's Hauser. Caught near the sticks, it's Riles. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun on third down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
The kick is on its way. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. So first down here as they go back to work.
Let's go.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Toss to the outside. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's a baller in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run up the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him, get him on the edge, do a good job sealing the edge. He'll do the rest. Just give him the ball in space, good things will happen.
They'll move the tight end. Calls his own number. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Rides the back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
To the air, it's Simon. Finds his tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Owls want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Green 25.
The offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
And the Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short.
Black 24. Black 24. Logger, clear.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Temple lining up to punt it away. And they'll just down it right there. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Hauser. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
To the air on second down. Fires to the middle. That pass is incomplete. Back up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, that's a great job by their wide receiver there on a critical down. 3rd down, running the curl route, coming back to the football, making the catch, and picking up the first.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The quick out. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Might be calling a hot route. Scanning the field, it's Simon. Got a man, it's Smith. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to pass. Snares it outside. It's Irvin. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Temple lines up quickly. Quick pass on the jet motion. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Offense in the hurry up. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. On the move, he fires. Back swinging for the goal line. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 2. It's now 3rd and goal.
Got a tight game so far in this season opener. Big play coming up right here. It's 3rd and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1.
Go, go. Low. Ready.
Big fullback's got it. He's stopped. 4th and goal, and he lost a yard back to the 2.
It's a turnover on
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Gives it on the option. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2.
And his offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. I ain't giving that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
timeout, East Carolina.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Tosses it incomplete. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Fires to the right. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll take another shot here. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll open the second half on the ground. Hard running there. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Back to pass on second down. Fires to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And those are tough passes when you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines. It's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows, and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, East Carolina. They take the lead with the 6.
And 5. Somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the third quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trendsetter. Let's see if this starts the offensive momentum.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tulane delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in New Orleans. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the American. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Owls want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat.
All by himself down the middle. The 30. Oh, he's got some space. Who
it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult... guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Offense in a split backfield. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Caught in the backfield, it's Jenkins. On the move at the 30. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuffing the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The Pirates have their offense in high gear. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Gonna sling it on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
To the air, it's Hauser. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for, some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
That is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. It's a seam wide open. Turning it on. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And man, that is a huge play for the defense because they had to stop the bleeding. On the very last play, they gave up an explosive one, and all of a sudden it feels like the defense is on their heels. But what a great job in an individual effort, winning up front, getting around the block, and getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play.
And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's McCoy. Pressure coming. Stumbled to the ground. Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
He just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Six plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Owls! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Montgomery. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, better look out. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about these QBs that can move and run all over the place and give you so many options is that didn't even look like much, but he chews up so much yardage and gets those little gains that just death by 1,000 cuts that continue to happen with this offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. There he goes. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw. It's McCoy. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Using his feet. And some room to work. He has the first and still on his feet. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
Listen, the big hot mollies up front, the big offensive line paved the way for a big first down.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Illinois is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up by 18 over Rutgers. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got the quick pass. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. First down here for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Hauser. Trying to beat the D deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Now on the move. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And it's blocked. He's got a chance to take this one back. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Ripping through the defense. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Finds his man. It's Montgomery. He's loose. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync. And no.
Turning on the Jets. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
And the Pirates are threatening on 1st and goal. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, ECU. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the point after is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Worthy. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun. Give on the inside. Spaces. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.